This is. I have no idea what I'm watching here. Let's do a last scroll. And we're back! Another day of scrolling TikTok until we find some gold. And before I start scrolling, actually, I wanted to go back on two things from yesterday. First one is this account here. This account from Locket. And yesterday, I think I must have not been awake enough because I missed that Locket app was mentioned in big in every single one of those hooks. And I remember saying, I have no idea what they're doing promoting here, but actually every single hook was mentioning Locket. So that was interesting. But then what I did is actually I went and I extracted all the comments from those videos. And I wrote a small article idea here, and my thought was that I actually find it very interesting, even if you don't mention, even if you don't mention the app in the hook, but if you do those engagement bait questions that are literally just targeting your single feature or product, then you get a ton of comments, and then I think from those comments you can get so many insights. And I was like, this is basically just like user research. It's like free user research because people will give you, exactly what they think about the problem, and then it will either be like, ideas for features to implement, ways of communicate with your users, as you can likely find patterns and stuff. And also like the fact that, there's likes and replies to a specific comment means that there is, that this one is relatable, right? And so, and so, and also it could be, and on my side, this is more interesting that you take those insights and you use them as as new hooks in your content, because it's kind of proven that this is something that relates to to other people that have the same problem. So you can use this in your next series of videos. So that was interesting. And then we had the lovers. We found one account from lovers, two accounts, I think. And I went back and I found this. It was this account. I went back and I found 31 accounts. Yes, 31 accounts. So 31 accounts. 31 accounts. And they had a couple of formats. So they've been doing content since May. Okay. They have a couple of formats. This one is the new one they found, and that I think is really great. They're trying to reproduce over a couple of accounts right now. You see here, like 2 days ago, they did again 600,000 views, 200,000 views here. So this is a great format, and I think the atmosphere of the candle and everything in the thing is pretty. It's pretty crafted, and even the nails. And what we found a while ago, there was this widget. There was those accounts where, they were using the same, you can see here, the same kind of aesthetic, from the phone to the background to the nails. You see like there's a lot of nail art and stuff, and those I think they still crushing. And here I believe that's what they try to kind of reproduce, and they did it successfully, because like obviously they're doing millions of views here. But yeah, there was one format, and then they have this one. You see, this is 1 week ago as well, and it did pretty well. And this format is essentially a couple answering questions here from the app, and you can see the app watermark here. Yeah. And this is another format that's doing pretty well for them. And you can see here they are 2.5 million views, and then the next video did 2.2 million views, 250k here. So those are not just like single, lost in like a lucky outlier, because like they have 3 of them, 4 of them with this 100k views. They have a couple at 50k, and for this amount of videos, like for 54 videos, it's I think it's a pretty good mix. So this is a great format as well, and they keep doing it. So it must be working really well. And then they used to do different stuff as well, like this wall of text, and at some point there's a flash of boom. Here there's a flash of the app. So yeah, that's what I found from the 31 accounts. I thought it was cool, and I ought to show you this. So let's go back at scrolling until we find some more gold, because we are absolutely addicted to finding strategies. Okay, let's do it. Wait, they all do this Roth B28. It's some classical music. This is all your TikTok and Reels strategies, formats, and trends in one single place. We write dozens of articles every week. We've collected hundreds and hundreds of apps, other accounts, and viral videos, and we wrote about the strategies in depth. So you can just go find whatever is in your niche, see everything they've done right, they've done wrong, make your own app, distribute on TikTok, become #1 on the App Store. Everything is on socialgrowthengineers.com. Comment prompt, and I send it to you. And then he work with me to launch and scale your manufacturing company. It's crazy the amount of emails you can collect if you manage to like repeat this like comment and I send you by email scheme. That must be crazy. I don't know I'm not versed in the conversion rate they get from those. Rip and Dip is pretty big now. But yeah, it must be good. It must be good. It's true that the guy looks like Jesse Pinkman. This is Jesse Pinkman, right? Yeah.
So you can get my height.
I can't get on Raya. Why is she talking about Raya? A real voice message I just sent to a man I matched with on Raya. Is it sponsored? No, it's not sponsored. No. But then again, like, she's doing it with Raya, we've seen it with Hinge. There's something here. I still don't get why one of those big dating apps is starting to do this at scale. Like, it would be destroying, like, because you have brand recognition, so like everyone knows your UI and your name, the name of your app and your product and whatnot, but then so it doesn't look like, it actually doesn't look like an ad, and you can just blast like your formats like this that destroy, like, I don't know, man. They're talking me.
I'm really concerned for your safety. Please try to stay as calm as you can.
This is, I mean, the algorithm is targeting me because I keep watching those since like a couple of days. You've noticed, but yeah, it seems to be growing both on me and on TikTok. This chat comedy. Those are amazing. Those are great. I found another one recently. Like, it was actually a musician or like a singer with a slightly bigger like audience following, and then the guy was doing those kind of UGC skits, pretending like someone was filming him, playing for a girl or whatnot, and doing really, really good. And again, here I'm seeing the same thing, so I'm gonna try to see if I find more of those. Maybe there's a pattern here, and it's good strategy actually for like music artists who like you know, or like upcoming artists to grow channels and funnel some traffic. But I do really like those. Nice. And it's doing a lot of them. It's cool. It's fun because it's doing both those like ecom like sales course door opening. He's using the snap, you know, the snap hook bar and emojis from those from app marketing, and then yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. Your favorite third grade teacher shop my Amazon storefront. Amazing. Everyone is selling stuff. It is beautiful. Damn it, man. That's the promotion. That's a good one. I mean, it's a very long video with the with the call to action at the very end. So I'm not sure about like, you know, conversion rate in those videos, but it's really good, and you see a lot more fake phone call scenarios like those days like that. Seems to be working well. Obviously it's like harder content type to do because you need you need people that are good at acting, and not all creators are good at acting, like we found. You know, like different creators have different quality, I guess. And yeah, and but it's still pretty good. And then plot twist is a Sprott endorser. Sprott deserves a refund. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Let me tell you about Shortimize. Shortimize is the platform to track all TikTok, Reels, Shorts, Snap accounts. Every morning I can just come to this video tab and see like what went viral and what didn't. I found a ton of accounts. I just add them like this. You don't need to own the accounts. What's amazing is that I can also connect it on Slack or Discord. You can use your code IMGDSA100 on shortimize.com. You get 10% off for the first 3 months. And it's only available for the first 100 people. It's gonna change your life. It's not. And she's crying at the beginning. Well, she's starting with crying, and then this is good. Oh no. They do the pan reveal opening. Now famous pan reveal opening. But this one is better, I think. This one is better, and yeah, that's a good one. Actually, coloring books is an incredible margin business. Obviously, you sell paper. It's pretty competitive though, and I have a good friend of mine whose girlfriend has a coloring book business like this, and they're doing a lot through TikTok. Yeah, so I think it's pretty interesting to look at what they're doing if you're doing direct to consumer like products and stuff, because this is a business where you essentially sell paper. So good margin. This is a good one. 2.5 million. I like this one. I like those kind of relationship skits. I'm gonna save this one. This is from just a random account, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, Grow Your Bees, contentfarm.ca. Nice. Okay, so she's clearly. Let's check. Okay, wait, because it's very messy. Let's check what she's doing recently. Calling LA-based creators. Highway hiring. This is interesting. Interesting, like how she's the hook she's using for the hiring, because it clearly worked before. I'm gonna trust TikTok to find the right people for this. I like it, and it seems to have worked a couple of times. Yeah, she keeps using the same one, and always have good engagement. Okay, it's just a founder account, I guess. I have no idea what I'm watching here. I'm so, I'm sorry. I'm brain rotting you like this. No, I have no idea what I watched right now. Nice. This is a hook that 11.4. It's 2 weeks ago. She's still trying to squeeze it. It's a hook that was working really well and is sporadically kind of working still. But it's been used a lot, a whole lot. So I would advise to proceed cautiously before you try to farm it. But here it's been working well for them, I guess. Retain cards. I think 50k, over 50k in revenue. Good downloads. I think it's a German company. Yeah, Germany, ranking 12 in Germany. You can see here. But I know because I believe that something was written about this. 72 million views. You figured out why everyone's So they clearly have been using this hook. And in French as well. In German as well. In every language. Nice. Yeah. So you see a good hook that works in one language often is and can be repeated in a lot of different languages, which is cool. To scale, and you can check on socialgrowthengineers.com if you want to see the other accounts or read more about this retain card one. But yeah, if you're in study talk, it might still be good to use. The fuck? Let me take 1 minute to show you how I use appstoretracker.com. It is the most advanced, open and free App Store Explorer. You'll see instantly how many downloads, revenue, ratings, where the app is ranking. You have an advanced view here to see market segmentation. You can also click on the developer account here and see all the apps he's been releasing. It's amazing. I use it to search for ideas. Check it out, appstoretracker.com, completely free. Use and abuse it. Let's go. Wow. No sound, nothing, just silence. But it hits the silence hits hard. It's good. Blackout drunk in Beirut. This is where I live. And there is just blackout drunk people all the time here. Especially a lot of drunk British people here. Yeah, this is Nomad Table video. I know, Trip BFF. Wow. Nice. This is competition from Nomad Table. If you look at those apps, so Nomad Table here at 200k downloads. Those are social apps, so they monetize less. Obviously, the goal is to get a lot of users and retention. And Trip BFF is estimated to have less downloads, it seems. But it's also very good. It's also a very good app, I believe. But yeah, those two kind of compete. And it's funny, you see, clearly those apps target people in Europe. That's where that's essentially where you travel the most alone and need to find people and stuff backpacking. But yeah, they if we go back at this video, this account, it's just one. Yeah, and you see all those people commenting are clearly other accounts, Abroad with Sophia, Ali living abroad, Trip BFF, Abroad with Sophia, clearly Trip BFF as well. Isabella, she's the founder of the app. She's crushing, no? Oh, wait. What are these groups? So they use their community they use the network of creators they have, and they probably have a few, a dozen of them. Every time they have a video that's getting traction, then they share it, and then other people come and try to create conversation, or ask for like, what kind of app it is and stuff. What? And that can be great. I mean, the first one, you see like a couple of like 35 likes and stuff. So, and doing this, you can also get people to like your comments, like people in your creator network and stuff, and then your comment then goes and ranks at the top. So like imagine now you have like 1,000 comments, then you can kind of pin yours at the top. So this is pretty cool. But yeah, they kind of compete on the same formats, or like very similar formats. Okay, it's been 35 minutes. I'm scrolling, so let's do a last one. Let's do a last scroll and see if we're lucky and we find some more gold. Okay, let's do it. No, wait, I felt I was still on her account. Okay, this is crap, I believe. They're selling jewelry? Wait, 67 million views? 67 million views? What? It is actually not bad. I thought it would be bad, but I thought it was just nothing, but it's actually not bad. The contrast between the white hand and the hand of like full of dirt is amazing. And they're doing this again and again here. I mean, there's no call to action, nothing. So I don't know, like it probably leads to very little conversions. But it's interesting that when was 9.2, they did this so little compared to like 8. Yeah, if you find this format, if you find a format that does like so much views, why don't you just squeeze it again more and more and just like keep it running? Your entire page should become this format, essentially. Like, I mean, the rest of the videos are doing like 100 views. This TikTok shop, okay. I don't know if this one is TikTok shop, but yeah, anyway, I think they underused this. I mean, only 3 videos like that. But 68 million views is pretty neat. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Enough TikTok for the day.